Welcome to this potent activation that will help you vision and bring to life the magical life that you choose through neuro-linguistic programming and awakening neural pathways. So often we create a reality based on what feels safe or logical or rational or reasonable, right? So I created this activation to shake up this notion and give you permission to blow the doors of your imagination wide open to envision a life filled with big magic. I will begin with an invocation to Venus, the devoted deliverer of our desires. Take an open, expansive breath, pulling in the life force energy in the form of glittering gold particles floating all around you. Feel your rib cage expand like wings remembering their span. And softly exhale through your mouth. And we softly call her in. Venus, luminous pulse beneath all longing. You who awaken beauty in our deepest, deepest core and devotion in our breath. The magnetic current of desire that does not demand or grasp, but summons. You who teach that longing is holy and that what we desire desires us back because it is written into our fields long before we knew to ask. Venus golden torch in the temple of our hearts, guide of pleasure worth presence, the sacred yes that lives beneath the silence. I invite you now into our field. Illuminate the truth of our desires, the ones beneath conditioning, the ones beneath habit, the ancient ones beneath fear. Let this be a moment of remembering that desire is not hunger, it is direction. It is destiny whispering. And I trust you, Venus, as the devoted deliverer of what is meant for me, the orchestrator of divine timing, the keeper of grace, the sovereign current of attraction. Wrap this space and each of us here in your light. Anchor us in elegance, in divine intelligence, in the magnetism of being instead of chasing. Let the life that is for us rise up to meet us with surprising beauty and unmistakable ease. And so I say with certainty, with softness, with surrender, I welcome the life I love. I welcome the desires that are already mine. I open to receive in resonance, not effort. I am ready to be met by my destiny. So now I want to speak to the part of you that has been holding it all together. The part of you that learned to make life work, to stay steady, to be responsible, capable, composed. You built a life of safety because at one point you needed safety. It was your medicine. It was survival. It was intelligence. And yet now, what once protected you has begun to confine you. There is a restlessness quietly moving underneath your routines, a hum beneath the surface, and knowing that you've been living a life you can hold, but not truly the life your soul came here to inhabit. Your soul isn't asking you to burn anything down. It's asking you to open, to let what's true whisper a little louder than what's familiar, to stop shrinking yourself to fit timelines you've already outgrown. Stop mistaking fine for fulfilled. You didn't come here to choose the path that made the most sense on paper. You came here to live the one that makes the most sense to your soul. And yes, stepping into a life you love can feel irrational at first. Your nervous system is used to structure, order, control. But your soul, your luminous, ancient, all-knowing soul, is ready for expansion. Not chaos, not recklessness, expansion. Graceful, intelligent, divinely timed expansion. There is a version of you already living the life you ache for. You have felt glimpses of them in moments of awe and quick flashes of certainty in the quiet hours when your heart is louder than your fear. That version is not a distant fantasy. Perhaps it is a future memory. Today, you are not abandoning who you have been. You are honoring who you are becoming. You are choosing devotion over default, possibility over protection, soul over safety. And I'm right here with you as you turn toward the horizon and remember, your life was never meant to be ordinary. Your life was meant to be magical, miraculous, delightful, joyful. So get yourself into a comfortable position. You can be sitting up straight or lying down. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes. And I want you to inhale slowly and gently through your nose. Pause. And then exhale slowly through your mouth, blowing out any tension, any resistance. Again, inhale relaxation, melting into the breath. And then on this exhale, breathe out even slower, like you are blowing the dandelion pieces off, as they float into the wind. And inhale again, slowly, deeply, expanding with the breath, letting your body signal safety as you exhale out your mouth, nice and slow. And silently within, say, I am living a magical life I love. It's safe to receive it now. And notice again that beautiful, gentle, golden glittering wave of light starting at the top of your head and flowing down your face, neck, shoulders, bringing deep relaxation into every muscle, down your arms, hands, your chest, your belly, your back, your low back, relaxing, feeling each muscle release. It goes down into the hips, your legs, your feet, and your toes. With each inhale open to possibility, And with each exhale, deepen your relaxation. And imagine a screen, a movie screen, dropping down right now in front of your eyes. And imagine a movie of your magical life playing in front of you. And let your desires just pour out onto the screen. Now we're going to turn up the magic. Imagine there's like a dial right there in front of you at the bottom of the screen where you can turn the colors up, brightening the colors. And at the same time, it sharpens the details. There's another dial that will turn up the volume and even make the sound more warm and close, like a trusted guide at your shoulder. Now expand that screen until it wraps around you 360 degrees. And you turn around, looking at it until you realize now that you are actually in the scene, and feel it land in your body. So again, we're going to deepen into this, and I'll count from 5 to 1. And with each number, your subconscious becomes more receptive to joy, to ease and coherence, to harmony, to magic, to synchronicity. 5, softening, all the edges expanding. 4, feeling safe and warm, as if you're floating in beautiful warm water. 3, opening your heart, opening your mind, and just feel more light pouring into you. 2, presence. You are present. You are in your body. You are inhabiting this magical life you love. 1, right here, right now. Now repeat in your mind after me and notice how each line finds a place to live inside your body and even deeply relaxing your nervous system at the same time. And just repeat after me. You could say it out loud or just say it in your mind. I am living a magical life I love. I notice evidence of magic in ordinary moments. I move with graceful timing. Opportunities meet me halfway. I trust my inner guidance and act on it with calm confidence. I allow prosperity, beauty, and support to arrive swiftly and easily. I am the author and the alchemist of my reality. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine that in front of you is a beautiful golden figure. This is the wise future you, steady and kind. And hear these words spoken by them to you like a love letter. You are safe to expand. You are worthy of delight. You are guided and supported in perfect ways. You are living a magical life you love now. So now we're going to create a physical anchoring point so you could always bring this embodiment back of this amazing version of yourself living the magical life you love. So gently press your thumb and forefinger together on your right hand or left. Choose what feels best for you right now. And as you hold them together, say inwardly, magical life now. And feel a ribbon of warmth run through your chest and solar plexus. Take a deep breath in, hold at the top, and then release. And let go of your thumb and forefinger. Let your palms open in that receiving gesture. Now we're going to do it again. Touch your thumb and forefinger together and say magical life now. Feeling waves of that magic flowing from that hand all the way up the arm into the heart, into the solar plexus, into every cell of your body, and letting your body memorize this state. Go ahead and release. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And one more time, we're going to do a third time, touching and pressing that thumb and forefinger together. And say magical life now. So this anchor brings the state back on demand in daily life whenever you want. Okay, go ahead and release. Keeping your hands nice and relaxed, palms up in receiving mode. And we're going to do a quick timeline reframe. So imagine yourself now floating above your body right now in the present, above this present timeline. This is the present. This is the here, the now, where all transformation takes place. And now I want you to turn around and look back. And look back at a moment that you called ordinary. And notice, even then, that quiet magic was arranging support, connections, ideas, timing. Thank that past version of you. And turn back around and again, focus in on your present. And gently gaze ahead of you as you see three beautiful, illuminated, gentle paths ahead, each shimmering. One path is on the left, and it's the path of ease. And if you look down that path, you'll see the next small action that feels obvious and light. In the center is the brave path. The bold step that excites your heart is illuminated here. And the path to the right is the aligned path, the choice that brings both joy and long-term harmony. Let your body choose. See the path that glows brightest is really the one that's right for you right now, because they're all this beautiful part of your magical life you love. Maybe you're noticing an old image of hesitation. It's small, it's far away, maybe it's quiet. And now all of a sudden, oh, there's a whoosh, and that whole moment image of hesitation is replaced with bright, full color image of you smiling after taking the aligned action that felt right for you in this moment, receiving this beautiful result. And let the delighted image rush forward to just, again, fill your vision, surround you 360 degrees. And then there's another magical whoosh, and everything flashes again and again and again until this delight image, this image of your magical life, is your brain's default picture. Now, if any part of you whispers, is it safe to have a magical life? Say thank you for protecting me and invite it closer. And allow the wisdom inside you say to this part of you that it's safe because I choose pacing boundaries and support. I am not alone. And now begin to watch that protective part begin to relax and dissolve into a new role, the guardian of joyful expansion. Okay, breathe now into your heart. You could put a hand over your heart, both hands over your heart, breathing into it as if it were the sun. On the inhale, gathering more light, stars glimmering, radiating. And on the exhale, allow it now to shoot out through your chest, your arms, and your hands. You see it rushing into your calendar, your bank accounts, your relationships, your art, your business. And say to yourself, I now live inside a field of benevolent synchronicity. Beautiful. So let's begin to wind down this activation with some affirmations. So I'll say it first and then you echo this. I choose magic. I receive support. I act with clarity. I align with beauty. I am living a magical life I love today. Now I want you to see yourself, maybe it's later today or tomorrow, using that anchor, the thumb and forefinger, before sending a message, starting a project, stepping out the door, beginning your work, making that important phone call, taking that meeting. And I want you to feel the subtle shift in your energy. Your eyes are clear, your breath is soft, your body relaxed. And I want you to see one surprising synchronicity arrive in the next 24 hours. And hold that image. Really feel it in your body. Okay, you've got it. So you can release your thumb and forefinger and maybe begin rubbing your hands together, stretching a little bit as you're bringing your awareness back to the room you're in, wiggling fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes, carrying this beautiful state of being with you. Now, whenever you hear the words magical life now, the state returns. Soft, luminous heart, clear mind, and your next step, obvious. And so it is. I want to thank Venus for her presence overlighting and protecting you during this activation. And thank you for taking this time for yourself. Remember that living a magical life that you love will ripple out to others near and far, inspiring them and awakening their desires to live their own personal version of a magical life they love. Thank you again for listening and being a vital part of my mystical and mythic tribe here on New Earth Readings. I am so grateful for your presence in my community, and I look forward to connecting deeper in one of my upcoming classes or my one-on-one mystical initiation, The Portal. I can't wait. And I can't wait to hear about the magical life that you love and all the synchronicities that come rushing in after you do this activation. And please do come back and put in the comments below the synchronicities that happen within the next 24 hours. And let's all share all of the magic that comes in for us. And it will just spark even more magic and more synchronicity. Thank you again, and blessed be.